here we go. Here's my ridiculous picture, and the first thing I need is a handle. I'm going to drag that into Photoshop to open it. It's got a transparent background, so I'm going to select all of it, copy, put that onto my picture, paste. Now I'm going to transform. Command T is another shortcut. Tick, done. And I'm going to find my lightsaber blade. I'm going to open that in Photoshop, and again it's got a transparent background, which is perfect for this. I'm going to select all, copy, and put that into my photo, paste. You can see these layers coming up here, the handle and the blade there. Now I'm going to transform this, Command T, hold Shift down and click the second layer. Now hold Control down and click and merge those layers. Now my lightsaber is one layer. The reason I'm doing this is because I want to transform them both together now. Edit, transform, and perspective. And because I chose that my lightsaber was going back into the room because my hands are slanted there, what I'm going to do is I'm trying to follow the perspective of the room and the desk here to get a decent perspective on my lightsaber. I'm zooming out with Alt and the zoom wheel, and I'm just going to push this down a bit so this line follows the line of the desk. The top line roughly follows the line of the ceiling. The only thing I need to do now is to put my hands in front of the blade where suitable. So again, zooming in on what I want to affect. I'm going to hide this layer. I'm going to turn off the lightsaber and try to get everything that's going to be in front. So this should be fairly straightforward. I think the lightsaber is going to be coming out behind this finger. So I'm going to choose a suitable selection tool and hold the mouse down on the selection lasso, choose the polygonal lasso. O symbol there, that means I'm going to join up there. If you don't get that, you can just double click and it will make the leap. Now all this is going to be in front. I could carefully get rid of that, but I'm going to leave that. Make sure you're copying the background layer via copy. Now I've got a copy of the hand now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this copy of the hand, I haven't given it a sensible name, it's just called layer 3. I'm going to drag it above layer 2. And you should find that now the hand layer is above the lightsaber. If you need to clear anything up, you could just use the rubber. For example, the eraser tool here. I'm going to rub a bit of the lightsaber out. Use the square bracket to reduce it. Just there. Just rubbing a bit of the lightsaber out on layer 2. And also on layer 3, I'm going to zoom in and just get rid of that little bit of fresh air there. Those pixels there. I'm going to let the lightsaber handle visible through there just for a bit of authenticity. Zoom back out again. Why not try and make some light from the lightsaber fall onto your face and clothes, maybe around the room. And to do that, I'm going to select the paintbrush. If you hold the mouse down, it should be selected brush tool. I'm going to select a green colour. Just go for a nice, pure, bright green colour. It doesn't have to be that light. I'm going to make it a bit lighter later. And I'm going to choose an opacity right down, maybe 22%, that should work. And I'm going to paint some of the light on. What I'm actually going to do is create a new layer for this by clicking down here, new layer. And on layer 4 now, I'm going to paint the light. Some will fall on my face and hair there. There you go. Now, it looks a bit clumsy at the moment, but I'm going to, what I'm going to do is just make that a bit lighter, this layer, and I'm going to use an adjustment layer here, go down to hue saturation and up the lightness. Now, what's happening actually here is that the whole picture is getting lighter. I only want layer 4, or the green light, to be lighter. So what I'm doing is I'm holding Alt key, moving my mouse, you'll see it here, moving my mouse pointer between those layers, and as I hold Alt and click, I can make the adjustment layer affect only layer 4. Let me zoom out again. And now the lightness will only affect the green. It's only affecting the green. So I'm going to make that not entirely white. Click on layer 4 and bring the opacity of that down. And the light will be less severe. Bring it down to about halfway, and you'll have a subtle lighting effect.